What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Strac Reacts back for another reaction video. Today we'll be reacting to the Isle of Man TT, world's most dangerous motorcycle race. Let's jump right into this video. This was highly recommended. I believe this is a documentary. Is this a documentary on this amazing TT race? Perhaps the track itself, because the track looks like too good to be true. First time I seen the track, it was very big and spacious. I'm like, okay, the motorcycles got more than enough room to play. But when you think about the speed and everything and the turns and all that, no, they don't. The hills and all that, what? You play with your life at that point, boy. Too good to be true. You look at that track, you be like, ooh, ah, until you get on it. And we done watched a couple videos and clips pertaining to accidents, you know. And oh my goodness, terrifying, traumatizing crashes that have happened on this track. You know, throughout these races, you know, a man went tumbling down the hill. And I will never forget that. I will never forget that. Let's jump right into this video. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And thank you for all the recommendations. Where was this video at sooner? You know what I'm saying? We've been checking out TT races and compilations and all that. And we ain't never really watched a full documentary. I thought we did. I guess we did. I didn't like the video. If I liked the video, it means I watched it.
It is absolutely just beyond your wildest dreams to think that you could come here and race a motorcycle.
The Isle of Man TT is like a religion. It's the oldest motorcycle race in the world. You can stand on the footpath and you could literally reach out and touch the riders going past at close to 200 miles an hour.
Bro, 200 miles an hour through towns too. You see them houses, guys? This is for the people that aren't so educated with this. You see them racing out here in the open. That's cool. But what about here?
Riders going past at close to 200 miles an hour.
Bro, this is towns. This is like towns. They go through neighborhoods and all that. What? Imagine a motorcycle flying 200 miles per hour through your neighborhood right now. Through your development. If you live in the U.S., you know, because I know how the developments and everything in the complexes are built. Imagine a motorcycle flying 200 miles per hour. And you got turns and all that. What? It's a death wish.
And you could literally reach out and touch the riders going past at close to 200 miles an hour. The houses are passing you so quick, sometimes it feels like you're inside a video game. It's frightening.
Oh,
it's damn dangerous and it stresses me out.
It could have gone bad there, bro. That's what I really noticed when these, oh my gosh, when these racers come on them hills with the bikes and they land on that back wheel, that's where it all counts. Because if you drop on your front wheel, you're going forward. You're dropping. My goodness. Now, if you land on that back wheel and lose your balance, just like how he did, but he caught himself, that wheel, your bike going wobble. It's going to jerk. It's going to jerk. And if you can't catch that balance, you got like a split second to catch yourself. You're going down with the bike.
Look, it's damn dangerous and it stresses me out.
No. That's what I was telling y'all about, bro.
This is the greatest motorsport event in the world.
That's what I was telling y'all about. That full video I seen, bro. It's crazy what can happen.
Between Ireland and Britain in the Irish Sea sits the Isle of Man.
Small little
a sleepy
island,
tax haven for most of the year.
It's cool being able to race on this track.
I've come here to witness the most dangerous road race on Earth.
It's about 200 kilometres an hour, straight at the front here. Absolute lunacy.
I want to find out what drives...
Absolute lunacy.
What do you think he see from his perspective? Look at that. That's like it's like a lightning bolt. He's in the future already. He done left us in the past. What you think he's seeing through that helmet? Bro, oh my gosh. How can your eyes, how can you literally center focus on the road like that, going that fast? In a split second, knowing a turn can come. Like, you got to be locked in, locked in. These are not your average riders, guys. This ain't your grandfather. This ain't your pops. This ain't your uncle. It's not your big brother. No. Nah, these dudes is wicked on them bikes, bro.
200 kilometres an hour, straight at the front here, absolute lunacy.
And you gotta ride one to really know, bro. Like,
I want to
that's
find out what
crazy.
drives these riders to test themselves and their machines in a brutal event called the TT, the Tourist Trophy.
There's a lot to get right and a lot that can go wrong. So it is part sprint race, part endurance race, and it's a time trial. So it's so unique.
Ooh. What the?
Unique.
Peter Brock used to say that great racetracks have got
Boy,
consequences.
you got saved.
The Isle of Man TT is the ultimate road course. It's the fastest, wildest and most dangerous racetrack I've ever seen. And for the riders that compete here, there is absolutely no room for error.
Oh, that's got to be like one of the scariest situations to be in, knowing you about to go out. Knowing that bike, you wobbling, and you already know what's about to happen. You about to smack on the ground next.
In its 104 years, 234 riders have died.
It says on the back of your pass that motor racing is dangerous. This is dead set dangerous, isn't it?
It is. It really is. It's frightening.
Aussie rider Cameron Donald is one of over 200 starters this year. And when you add the fans, it's like an invasion. With Cameron is his girlfriend Karen, herself a keen motorcyclist. They've been planning for the race all year.
So is this normal nervous start tension?
Kind of is.
Normally this is done the night before.
Is it? Or late night last night, obviously.
Usually we like to have this done the night before, everything, but by the time we finish, like 11 o'clock, it's just like, let's get out of here and worry about it tomorrow.
So what's Karen's job in this world?
Keep me calm.
Emotional support, facts. Make sure the helmet's straight.
Cameron grew up in Warrandyte in Victoria. It was his dad, Ken, who introduced him to the thrill of the two-wheeler.
Lots of bike photos, not many other ones. It consumed a fair bit of time, didn't it?
It did. It took up a lot of time.
From a young age, Cameron began winning and winning.
I remember Mum actually saying to me, you can't, when you're going to buy or build a house, you can't live in a motorbike. I remember saying to her, yeah, Mum, you can't race a house. So I think then she just pretty much gave up.
Facts, bro.
The TT is held over a fortnight. 1 week for practice, 1 week for racing, 7 races in all.
Okay.
And in between...
And he said 1 week for practice. Now, this is on the track. They get to know and learn the track, but that doesn't stop anything from happening, right? That was a question, by the way. I wasn't trying to educate my peoples about what you know about your country. That was a question. I'm sorry if that came out like I was trying to inform y'all. If anything, y'all should be informing me in the comments. Can they practice on this track? I feel like I've asked this question before. Did they get the chance to practice on these tracks? If not, then you're just asking for it at that point. Because the speed they're going, it's not going to make a difference when that time comes, if they know the track or not,
7 races in all. And in between, the public can go fortnight. 1 week for practice, 1 week for racing, 7 races in all. And in between, the public can go flat out, no speed limit on the Island Road course.
Everyone that races here knows the dangers and they accept them and they do their best to ride accordingly. But I think it's sad in this world that we're all so wrapped in cotton wool these days, and there's so few opportunities to do anything dangerous.
For Cameron, a plumber when he's not racing, there's no event bigger than this. Riders set off at 10-second intervals. It's all about the fastest lap of the island, and that's what makes it so pure and so dangerous.
You sit on the start line, you're looking down that first hill, and because it's not a mass start, you're sitting there getting waved off one at a time. The pressure on you, everyone's looking at you, and it's a rush I've never had out of any other race. There's just so few events in the world where we can do such a thing, where you can close off a road and race a motorbike around it. It's such a beautiful thing.
Facts.
61 kilometres of public roads. Over 200 corners to be negotiated.
200 corners.
Top speed, 330 kilometres an hour.
This isn't a track. This is a country road. Like, let's not get this wrong. And it's fast.
My friend and
Facts. I was calling it a track. It's not even a track. They turn it into a track, but it's a regular road. It's a regular road.
5 times world champion Mick Doohan has come here for the first time.
Sort of madness,
He's not racing, but on the parade lap, he got a taste of what it's like.
First reaction. As soon as you saw the place, looked around, what was your first reaction?
Yeah, I didn't need to come here to have that reaction. It's just, as I say, it really, it is absolutely just beyond your wildest dreams to think that you could come here and race a motorcycle.
The race has always had its critics, but from the start, its danger was its attraction.
Exactly.
Back then, racing was banned in England, and the island was the only place where there were no speed limits. The TT was born.
The voice of motorsport, Murray Walker. You've got a great history here, haven't you? You've been how many years?
First of all, let me say it's great to see a great Australian at a great race.
Thanks.
To answer your question, Mark, I first came here in 1925. I was born in 1923. My father won here. I don't know how many times I've been here. Many, many, many times.
In his 88 years, Murray Walker has seen some very good riders, and impressing him this year is our Aussie rider, Cameron.
He's got a good bike, he's got some good backing, and he's still got the most important race of the week to come. So maybe, hopefully, he'll get it done.
Each time Cameron sets out is an exercise in courage.
And faith.
Each
Opportunity of a
lap is an
lifetime.
anxious one for Karen, who gets radio updates on his progress.
I see the worry in her face before I head out for a race, and sometimes I feel a little bit guilty for putting people close to me through that stress.
In the week I was there, 7 people lost their lives. 3 riders and 4 members of the public.
ACU Events Limited regret to announce the death.
Even dangerous for the people watching, because these guys are getting thrown off the bike at who knows what speed, who knows. And that bike is getting thrown at you. Seriously. You don't know where that bike gonna end up. That bike gonna hit this wall, and it's gonna go straight to that wall. And it might go straight to that wall. That's the impact. And that person's gonna go flying. They might fly into a few people. You never know. As people watching this from a second perspective, a second point of view, it's best to stay back a little bit. There's people who want to experience the full thrill, stand on the line, right on the line, and get that full experience, hear that the bike, see them fly past them and everything and get blown away. I know it's cool, but it's at the same time, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. And despite the experience and how well trained and talented and precise these guys are, anything can happen. Anything can happen. To the point where even people watching can lose their life. But that sucks. Imagine you just going to watch a TT race and you ended up losing your life, and you wasn't even a racer. Damn, they didn't mention that in the last video we reacted to. We didn't hear about people dying, that actually watched the race. I'm hearing that people could die from this stuff. So this goes for it all. TT, rally racing. This goes for all that stuff then. Because it's the same way within these racing sports out there in the UK. The supporters, the fans, they get more of a leadway, And it's dangerous. And they know. They're aware of it. It's just nobody would think, like, it's going to happen to me, Damn, that sucks, bro. I didn't hear about that in them last previous videos. People on the sidelines watching, losing their life. I didn't hear about that.
Week I was there, 7 people lost their lives.
Rest in peace.
3 riders and 4 members of the public.
ACU Events Limited regret to announce the death of Derek Bryan.
I've lost a couple of friends in my years racing at the Isle of Man, and I do think of them in the corners that they've fallen in, and where Dobbsy crashed is one of the most intense corners on the track.
Dobbsy, Paul Dobbs, died in the TT last year.
He lost his life to the sport that he loves, so. Just one of them, mate.
Paul was buried on the island, leaving behind his wife and 2 daughters.
So what did you love about him?
God, everything.
Racing.
Bridget is Paul's wife. A year on, she's brought the girls back to remember their dad at the race he loved.
You know it's risky, of course you do. I mean, everyone loves those photos of riders' heads this far from a stone wall. Obviously, the reason you love those photos is you think, oh my God, it's so close, That's, it's other people have said that you only really know that you're alive when you're almost not.
Yeah, at a certain point, your mind, your body gonna tell you, you tripping. We don't care how brave, how bold you are, how much of an adrenaline rush you got. Eventually, your body, your mind, oh, you tripping. Whoa, that was so close. Especially if it was a close call. Oh, yeah. That could shake that rider up for the rest of that race. You got to be mentally strong when you come out here, too. Emotionally strong, And frankly, I want to say you can't have nothing on your mind. I was going to say you should have your family and your kids on your mind as motivation. But it's to the point, these dudes are going so fast. Don't have nothing on your mind but this race and focus. It's to that point. The only thing you should be focused on is your speed, your precision, your calculations. Because yes, if you turn a little too late, you can go off that hill. We've seen it. Coming down at such speeds, like I said, they land on that wheelie. Man, you can't just turn that bike and go down to your knee. No, like how he turning right now. Sometimes you got to stay up straight a little bit and give us some time to play out, so you can turn out a little bit and go on. If not, boom, right into the wall. This shit sucks, bro. Damn, I told you I got my uncle. My uncle was, what? On a bike, he was nice. I'm sorry, he could come down the block, one-handed wheelies, front wheelies. I forgot what you guys call those. But do it all. No helmet, no shin guard, none of that protection stuff. He was a rough rider for real. And he was nice. And he used to go crazy in the city, You know how that city traffic is in the U.S., New York. He was a beast. And to that one accident, I think it threw him. It was like 40 or 50 something blocks. You know how the blocks are in New York City? They're really small. You got your block right here. One-way road. Next block, next block, next block. It was a ridiculous number. I can't really remember, but the amount of blocks they said he flew over blew my mind. And I still look at him today like, how are you even alive? God himself said that it was not your time to go. Like, we keep telling him, how are you alive, bro? I see pictures of you in the hospital. I seen you in the hospital. I seen your brain, bro. Like, I seen your brain. And you're alive, bro. You landed directly on your skull, they said. Boom. Your head. caught your fall and split open on the scene. How are you possibly still here? That's why I'm saying it's miracles, bro. You can't say that there's things that are impossible in this world. No. Bro, the doctors, everybody, I mean, like, we giving last dollars to help him out. Well, not me, I was a kid, but the family. Nobody care about the healthcare. This, bro, we trying to save a life. Don't care we go in debt, bro. And the doctors are amazed, like, yo, when we heard about this before he even got to the hospital, we thought he was gonna like pass away on the scene or even on arrival. That's what we prepared for. You didn't prepare for undergoing surgery or to treat him and have nurses ready for months to years. Physical therapy, getting back to how he is. He just got normal. Bro, this happened when I was like, I had to be about 8, 9 or somewhere. I had to be about one of them single digits. I'm 22, about to be 23 now. And he still ain't the same, and he never will be. And he never will be the same, bro. Actually, see, that kind of break my heart, bro, saying that. Because, like, that's crazy, bro. See, I'm about to start getting all emotional, bro. Because I know my real uncle, bro. After that accident, that's not him. He ain't the same, bro. That shit hurt. He ain't the same. He never will be.
Other people have said that you only really know that you're alive when you're almost not.
It's facts. And he was just trying to help somebody. He busted a U-turn and got hit off the bike.
Just plain lucky to.
I don't know if you could ban it if you tried. It's like a monster, It's bigger than the rest of us.
Facts. It is bigger than the rest of us because those people want entertainment and they're gonna go watch. Those families, his wife, they're gonna support. The kids, they're gonna support because that's his true love and passion. They are aware that if he loses his life, we are devastated for life. But he went out happy though, and oh my goodness. It's like you can't really cancel this because the riders take it upon themselves too. Hey, I want to go out and race. Let me bring my bike. All right, I'm ready. They're in the line. They signed up for it. You didn't get drafted to come half the race? Be forced to race for entertainment? What do you think this is? So it is.
Bigger than the rest of us.
Riders don't come here for the prize money. There's hardly any. The TT is simply about the glory of being the fastest. And for Cameron, it was a glorious week. In his chosen race, the Superbikes, he was just pipped for first. But second still felt pretty good.
Congratulations, mate. Well done. Really good, huh? When will you settle down and stop doing this?
I don't see it too far away. I never saw racing the Isle of Man as a long-term prospect because, look, it is so dangerous.
We know. That's exactly why he picked that trade school and became a plumber. I know. Oh, I know.
And I do see it as a numbers game. If you keep coming back, sooner or later, I see it's going to catch you out.
It's going to catch you. You're asking for it. Facts. Oh, that's scary though, bro. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, 20th, I don't care. As long as I'm alive. I rode this bike the fastest I could for y'all entertainment and for my love, the joy, my passion, me. And I made it back. That's a great enough win already in my eyes. Talking about the experience, living it, remembering it, not being a memory. My uncle ain't never be the same. He ain't never get back on no bike. And this is a man with a deep love and true passion, bro. He could take the bike apart, put it back together in front of your eyes. If something wrong with it, he gonna fix it. Used to watch him. Barely talk about bikes. He be talking about old pictures, this and that, but he always talk about wanting to buy another one, but realistically, he's a grown man. He hasn't bought in any motorcycles. He hasn't gotten on any. He might real life be traumatized. And it's crazy how you could go from a deep love and passion. And it wasn't even his fault. Very skillful rider. And it just happened to be that somebody else took him out because he went to bust a U-turn to help him out. And they was bending the U-turn. Who in the world makes a U-turn that fast anyway? What are you doing? Boom, hit him. How fast did you make a U-turn to hit him, bro? Even if he was going 20, 30 miles, bro, it's a bike. It was a new driver. They said it was a kid. It was all, bro, it was bad. It was so 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 bad. To this day, like when we go to New York and I look in the corner of the block and stuff and I look at certain areas, you can see the scrape marks. You can see where the impact hit, boom, right on the road or the concrete. You can see all that. It's still there. It's still there. And he's lucky to still be here. If you guys had anybody, or even yourself, you know anybody that raced on this track or will be racing on this track, or even yourself, please be safe. I'm not going to sit here and say don't do it. Bro, we all got love and passions. Just be safe, please, for real. Especially if you got a family. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you got a family, you can't stop a man from doing what he love. We going to do what we want regardless, bro. If we go out doing what we love. This is how we are. We hard-headed, bro. But we really got to think about the families and the kids more. Like, man, I want to do it so bad. And let me just go take it out for a joyride around the neighborhood. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean I got to go to the TT now and race, But my hat's off to all the people that went out and actually raced in front of their families and stuff and made it back. And even if they lost their life, rest in peace. They are resting up and they're smiling down on us. They were happy to ride their bikes as fast as possible, This is the true love and passion. This is a dream come true for a lot of people. Even when you're a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, And if you ask a lot of riders, you got to take them out to stop. Like, literally, they say it. You got to take me out. You got to take me out. It's a ride or die type of thing, and I respect it. I really do, because we all got to be about something like that, or towards someone. We all have those emotions towards someone or something in life, so we cannot judge. My hat's off to all these brave men and women. I'm not sure if women actually raced on the TT, but equality. I always like to involve the woman. Please let me know in the comments if any women have raced in TT. And the families out there, who only have them in remembrance now. Not their physical presence, but it's okay. Great memories and everything. And you're looked at as like a role model, an icon to your kids, your family. So you did what you love. We know you lost your life, but you did it doing what you love, My mind is so boggled right now. Like, I got so much going on through my mind. I'm not going to make this a long video because it was already 11 minutes and 30 seconds. I done turned this into a 30-minute video, bro. But seriously, like, yeah. If you guys ever experience, a loved one getting into a crazy wreck on a bike, it ain't nothing to play with. And if they are lucky enough to survive, then you guys are going to do everything in your power. Well, I'm speaking on the terms of my family. You're going to do everything in your power to keep them away from it, huh? So that they don't get another motorcycle. So that they don't race. So that they don't bring it up or talk about it or anything. People just cut him out when he bring it up. Man, nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. You are lucky to be alive. Don't you ever mention another motorcycle a day in your life, bro. Because when the pictures I seen him face in, and well, he wasn't looking at me, but I seen him in the hospital, bro. It traumatized me as a kid for real. Traumatized me for real. I still got it in my head of exactly how everything was. The whole situation, it was like, I'm lost for words. I don't. That's the end of this video, man. I'm lost for words. But don't let it be too late, You could do it a couple times, like he said. If you keep going back, eventually it's going to happen. And you don't know when your time is next. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. I just wish my family would have stopped him, because he wasn't talking about no TT. He wasn't trying to be no professional racer or nothing. It's just him. And the cars and the bikes, that was just him. You could have stopped him, slowed him down, because it wasn't a true pursuit, for like a career. Not try to stop him and get him away from it after the fact when the damage is already done. So it has to make sense though. Like if they're truly trying to become a racer and this and that, you gotta let them ride or die, bro. You gotta let them do it. This is they love and they passion. They know the consequences. But if you got family doing it like recreational, they out here bugging for fun on the roads, bro, sit your ass down. Come home, bro. Put that bike up. Pissing me off, a real word. You pissing me off, bro. And I'm not talking to the people out there around the world, you know. You guys are adults and you do what you do. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my uncle, bro. I'm talking to my uncle, bro. Because he knew what he wanted in life and this and that. You should have been out there. But yet again, he's been wilding out his whole life and nothing ever happened. But the moment he busts a U-turn to help somebody and they bust a U-turn, boom, that happens. You see, it's crazy. You live by the bike, or if you live by anything in this world to a certain extent, you can die by it. Boy, I tell you, he eats, sleep on that bike. I promise you, all day, just sitting there, chilling on the bike on the phone, talking to people, sitting on the bike like he loved it for real. Wake up, first thing he did, hop on the bike, go make sure it was good, bro. Now he like thinks and talks like a kid. He be doing things like a kid now, acting young again, being wild and like stuff that I wouldn't even do. And I'd be like, bro, chill out. I be having to tell him to chill out, but then you can't get mad at him. Cause like, bro, think about what that man went through. That man ain't supposed to be here, bro. But he is through the grace of God. So we can't bash him, we can't judge him or this or that. Like, it's crazy, like, what he can do. I love you guys so much. Stay safe. Share your honest thoughts, comments, experiences down below in the comment section. I'm sorry for a long video. Just very, very relatable. Very, very sad, This is one of them emotional ones. I'll try, and I was keeping myself together throughout this video, Give me my props, bro. I love y'all so much. Stay safe. Follow the Twitch. Subscribe to all my other YouTube channels, man. Please stay safe. Because I know a few of y'all watching this are riders yourself. Don't matter if you're in the car or on the bike. I'm a car person, And you people have to tell me, yo, chill out, bro. I know. Just please be safe. Please. And I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.